No, it's not. But just too many great things to celebrate with this team, and we're certainly disappointed that we're not playing in the final series. We're in a good position. We felt good about our team, and we ran into a ball club in Arizona that came out. And for the past 2 days, they outplayed us. They beat us on the field, and you got to give them credit for that. But I look at this team and the way they managed the season, the way they stuck together, the way they came together, and just the amazing amount of investment some of these kids have made in OSU baseball. And I can't help but smile and be proud of them. I can't even really sit here and be sad. The thing that makes me sad is that we'll never get to play together as a group of them. But we will always be a team, and our friendships and relationships that were built probably really in the last 25 days, the way those things are galvanized by this experience is hard to describe. So we had a special year, a special group of kids, and as I told them, Oklahoma State hasn't seen this time of year since 1990. And 26-year gap between then and now is something these kids should hold their heads really high about. They brought the OS back to a place of importance in college baseball.
What do you think went wrong with Thomas today? You said he was up in the zone a couple times. He gave up 4 doubles and had only given up 6 all year.
Yeah, I the only thing I could tell, John's looked like maybe some of his balls were elevated. That's on the jumbotron and from the side. But the dominance of his sinker all year is and was why that number was what it was. For teams to not be able to elevate him all year, hit so many ground balls is just a compliment to the amazing consistency he showed and the dominance of that sinker pitch. And
it didn't sink today.
It might have been a little up. Like I said, it had to look, but it's neither here nor there. I think they had a left-hand hitting lineup of guys that I thought did a heck of a job of taking some pitches that weren't exactly where he probably wanted them and doing something with them. And I think that's a compliment to Arizona. But Thomas Hatch, like I said, he pitched us here. I mean, he did. He pitched us here. So what a stud. What a great season. And very, very proud of him.
Coach, I'm coming in this late, but just last season, the second time you saw Dahlbeck, what's the best way you can describe his performances?
He was excellent. We didn't quite figure him out. And I thought early we were in a pretty good spot. We swung the bat pretty good. Kids came back with good reaction to their bats, and the kids' dialogue was better game 2 about what they were seeing and handling them than it was in game 1. But he's a pretty expressionless competitor. He just seems to navigate the game at a pretty high level. So I think he's a pretty confident kid and pretty savvy. And did a heck of a job. I'll also tell you, he did a heck of a job.
Every inning, did you just feel like this is the inning they're going to put some hits together, just string them together, where you just?
Yeah, I think the kids, to their credit, fought and scrapped and clawed hard. And sometimes when you scrap and claw too hard, you try too hard. And a couple times we got in position to maybe get an inning put together, and we got outside ourselves just a hair. But yeah, I did. I thought there was a big inning coming. I thought there was a 2 or 3 spots somewhere in the 5th, 6th, 7th inning that would put us back in that game and put us on their heels. And, they made a nice run late. We didn't go down without a fight in the 9th inning. We fought to get that tying run to home plate and actually barreled some balls. And I guess looking back, with their pitching staff being a little bit depleted, had we been able to get him out of the game sooner, there might have been better looks on some pitches late. But we didn't get him out as soon.
Corey Hassel mentioned that you guys trailed for the first time yesterday, 1-0, and it felt like 10-0 at the time. Did you feel that way as well?
Not necessarily, but you get on that kind of streak there where you're riding so high as far as just continuing to play in that mode of being ahead. Dominant pitching makes it easier to hit, and everything has an easiness to it at times when you're in front. I guess that's why they call it front running. You can get in front and you can run a little bit, and just opens you up a little bit. And when you get behind, it's a different emotion, but one that we've dealt with, before. We just were unable to turn it this time. But like I said, that streak of being ahead for all those innings and whatnot. Yeah, I mean it's certainly part of how we got here. but ultimately, you know, you've got to be able to navigate all situations, and our kids know that. We know that. We've been through that, so we couldn't turn it. The opponent did not allow us to turn it, and we weren't able to turn it.
Players always want to leave the program better than they found it. These seniors have really done that, haven't they?
Heck yeah. Yep. In every way, shape, or form. The kids won Big 12 championship. They played in the College World Series. They played regionals 4 times. They won a ton of games. They brought back an interest in our program that had been gone for so long. They reconnected alumni. They made baseball at Oklahoma State important again. And I'm really grateful they did that.